Bloveslife 3 times. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
Y'all, we got some news. My husband, we're going to talk about this subject. And first, I'm going to get my shout-outs out. We're going to say grace because we're going to start eating. And we're going to get it in.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this food and drink that we're about to receive. We ask, Father, that you bless it, that it may be nourishing to our bodies. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen, and thank God.
Ooh,
Anyways, y'all, disclaimer, I'm looking a hot mess, but tomorrow your girl going to be beat down to the toe, down to the face, down to the everything.
I didn't do it, y'all. I didn't do it.
I'm getting my hair done, my face done, everything. So tomorrow's gonna look better, y'all. Anyway, shout out to Sweetly Divine Creations. Y'all go check her out. She does cooking and baking. Y'all, some people can't do the baking and the cooking, but she does both. And she made some strawberry butter pecan.
Butter pecan what? Ice cream?
Ice cream.
Oh, that sounds good.
Strawberry butter pecan. I think it was ice cream.
I'm on a diet.
It was it may not be, maybe it was ice cream, but I saw the picture of it. I don't know, y'all, but strawberry butter pecan, anything with butter pecan in it is up my alley. And she put strawberries with it. That's up my alley. And anyway, and then also too, let's shout out to ASMR, Be Loved by Lovely. She is a ASMRist. Can I say that?
Yeah.
And she does videos with different types of foods and everything. She does videos with her daughters as well, Sarah and Sarah.
Sarah and Sarah. Oh, that's
Sarah
nice.
and Sarah.
They both named Sarah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you guys, I'm gonna leave the link down in the description box below so you guys go check them out, and I'm gonna pin a comment. Also, happy birthday to Lisa Michelle. Yes, from the Lisa Michelle Show. Yeah, you guys go over there and wish her a happy birthday today. I'm gonna shout her channel out separately from this video, but happy birthday to her and to her husband. But I will do his on May 30th. That's when his birthday is. But shout out to her. That's it.
All right. No, we did it.
We did the grace.
Let's do a thumbnail real quick. Thumbnail. Yeah.
And you gonna tell me what you having?
Listen, I'm on a diet, y'all.
Diet,
what we doing, y'all. So yeah, I got some grass-fed beef with bell peppers and spinach, and I think that's cauliflower. Yep.
You think?
Yeah.
You thinking? With
Smaller portions.
He get his stuff catered, y'all.
Yeah. So
don't be looking like that, because I ain't cooked that.
No, she didn't cook that. But you know what I noticed, y'all? Before we hop into the subject, what I noticed is, I don't know, because for y'all that eat grass-fed beef all the time, you know, I didn't notice that it was gonna be a difference like that. But I feel like this is how beef used to taste when I was a young kid. You know what I mean? Now they feed him corn or something like that. So it does taste different. I like it. I actually like it better, I think. Yeah, I like it better. So anyway, I gotta eat.
I got salmon.
You got salmon?
Mashed potatoes and broccoli. And I went cheesecake factory.
Oh yeah, that's good. Well, y'all, I'm doing keto.
Keto
it's been pretty good for me. No headaches, no nothing.
Y'all, it was like pulling teeth trying to get that boy do that breakfast thing.
Y'all know how it is when y'all start a diet. And in the first few days, it was already hard enough. And then it had to do all this. Even though it was still within my diet, it was just more calories than I wanted to take. Anyway, y'all, this news got me upset. For real. So upset. Y'all heard about the black man, George Floyd, that apparently died because a police officer had his knee on the back of his neck. I seen the video. The video's terrible. It's terrible. When is this stuff gonna stop happening? That's so sad. It just, you know what? I'm in every profession. I get it. In every profession out there, there's good people that are good at their jobs, people that are genuinely good people, and then there's bad people who are bad at their jobs, and people that are just evil.
That's wasted.
And I'm telling you that this stuff is crazy. It don't line up. You know what I'm saying? To see a man pleading
That brought tears to my
Telling
eyes,
you
y'all.
that
I
he
was
can't
I
breathe.
was so hurt to hear that. And he said he can't breathe. And he got handcuffs on.
You already handcuffed, face down.
Handcuffs face down, and you still putting pressure on him like that. He's telling you he can't breathe.
And for a white collar crime, for fraud or whatever, check fraud, whatever kind of fraud they thought they had against him, or he was a suspect of. Really, you gonna die for that? I don't get that, and that stuff makes me so mad.
Yeah, even them
to see it just makes me so mad.
Even them firing them police officers still ain't enough. I know they going to court, right?
Oh yeah, you better believe it. They got a lawyer already. They got a lawyer. Family got a lawyer. But it's like...
And what they say, he was resistant. What did they say?
Yeah, they said he was resisting arrest. But okay.
With handcuffs on?
Whenever he did, if he did, it don't matter. Once you got him subdued, on face down, handcuffed, you can take your knee off his neck, especially if he's pleading for his life and he can't breathe and he's telling you that for 5 whole minutes. That stuff don't make no sense.
Now what's your excuse? You can't say he reached for a gun.
Can't say nothing. It's always some excuse.
As to why.
And every life is precious. I don't care what color you are, but it seems to be disproportionately that it's us that's dying.
Right. Over some, I thought, what it seemed like.
Over some nothing.
Over,
I don't
maybe.
care what it is. Once you in custody, there should be no more reason for you to keep choking a person. That's just like the big guy that they, I can't remember his name. I got a lot of names in my head, but I can't put his name together with his face. But y'all know who I'm talking about. The big guy that they choked from behind. And he wasn't out. He kept saying, I'm not resisting.
I heard you. I know who you're
And they choked him from behind, choked him out. Same thing. This stuff don't make no sense. And I'm sorry, but firing him ain't enough.
It's y'all ain't.
That's not enough. I'm happy to see that.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be right.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of times they're on administrative leave, still collecting a check while we do an investigation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times that's what you hear. But this stuff like this is clear cut. You got 4 officers sitting there. 4. You mean to tell me that the one standing there next to the guy with the knee on him couldn't have said, all right, man, that's enough? You mean to tell me that all these officers have the same mentality like that?
No.
All 4 of them standing there?
No.
That none of them could say, look, that's enough. We got him. He's in custody. None of them? Not one could speak on his behalf? Not one could speak on righteousness? That just bothers me, man. It bothers me so much. It's unnecessary.
Very. And I hope that family get justice. And like you said, and ain't not gonna bring back their person, but
ain't no amount of money gonna account for that person either.
All right.
But I hope they win and win big. If that's what I mean, it just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. This man gone for what? I don't care if he did whatever they said they thought he was involved with. He had no weapon on him.
Right.
I mean, for what? For what?
y'all really need to go look up that story.
He's gone for what? This happened in Minnesota.
They could not revive him. You said they called the ambulance, right?
Yeah, the ambulance got him. But he was gone. His body went limp after he choked him out with his knee.
And he was trying to say, I cannot.
He kept saying it.
He kept on saying he could not
Couldn't breathe.
breathe. And the guy putting his whole body on him.
I mean, his whole body weight was on his neck. That don't make no sense, man.
And then we sit up here trying to tell our kids and school them on what you need to do if you get pulled over. And it's just like...
That's a shame. It's stupid. It's dumb that I have to do that. It's dumb that a whole race of people have to instruct their kids as to how to interact
with
law enforcement, so they don't get killed the same way. It don't make no sense to me.
You more
man.
scared for the cops, from the cops. You scared
It don't
about
make
the
no
cops
sense.
than your own, like, man.
And don't get me wrong. Like
That's
I said, there are good cops.
There are some good, very good cops out there.
And there are just some bad ones. And I'm sure that they don't highlight the good things that cops do. Because that's how people are. All you always hear about is the negative. But the problem is the negative just keeps coming.
Right.
And it seems like always us. And it's just,
Yeah.
you know, it's a conversation that, you know, we have in our homes.
Of course.
Honestly, as African Americans, this is a conversation we have in our homes all the time. We may not have it in public, we may not have it with other people, but we definitely having a conversation. And we typically don't share stuff like this, especially us. We don't really, you know, share a lot of opinions about stuff. This stuff just makes me sick, though. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it, and I'm tired of people not being held accountable for it.
Making excuses, yeah.
I'm tired of there's always a reason. There's always some legal reason that you can get out of the fact that this person's gone. I don't understand it.
Or to get a very light sentence.
I just don't
A
understand
pat
it.
on the hit, you know, like, okay,
Right.
we'll hit you on your hand. The back of your head, that's it. Just don't do it no more, or be careful next time, or...
Because honestly, if you're in a situation where it constantly happens and always a legal reason, then the laws ain't written for us then. The laws ain't written to protect us then.
Right.
Because they ain't protecting us. If the law is written that way, then it's not written that way for us. It's written for the officers who have to do a job. I get they got to do a job, but it don't make sense to me.
Not at all.
It just don't make sense to me. Every time I hear something, you know, I watched a YouTube video about the Aubrey case. The dude that was just jogging through the neighborhood or whatever the situation was. What you looking about? Oh, got me for my napkin. Oh, you giving it to me?
Yeah.
I wiped just a minute ago, but my metabolism on fire. So anyway,
Always.
I watched the video on it. Everybody's seen the video. Most of y'all seen the video. And I know there's more video coming out and all this other stuff. And then you got all these, you know, former cops and stuff and talking about the legal of the whole situation and all that stuff. I don't care if making a citizen's arrest in Georgia is legal. I don't care. All I know is no matter what that guy was doing, he was unarmed and he's gone now because somebody thought that they had the right to do what they did, or citizen's arrest armed when this man was unarmed, and he's gone. I don't care what the law says. I'm tired of it continuing to happen. It just keeps happening.
Yeah.
And there's an excuse every time it happens. And I'm just fed up with it. Honestly.
Who was that guy that was in jail that they did that to? That something
There's a lot of them. They got Freddie Gray. There was a lot of them. And I'm not saying that all circumstances are the way they're portrayed to be. I'm just saying that it seems to be us all the time.
Yeah,
And
you don't hear other races like that be like, oh yeah, this race was their own kind. You know what I'm saying?
they just don't. Listen, we got enough of violence, you know, between ourselves. And our community already knows and understands that. We don't need violence from outside of our community adding to it. It just don't make no sense. And it's not just that it impacts the African American community only. I'm not saying that either. A lot of minority communities. I'm just saying that it seems to impact us more.
Mm-hmm.
With no repercussion, no accountability.
And
They just go back to their jobs and do it again, do the next thing or whatever. It just don't make no sense. If I did something like that in a similar matter for a job that I had, I'd be fired on the street. I'd be in a bread line somewhere. They fired me with the quickness.
They sure would. No question asked.
But honestly, it is rare that I see police officers get fired.
Right away.
It's rare that especially that it happens this quickly.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm glad that they did do what they did and fire them.
And they have no...
Which to me is an admission an admission of guilt that this should not have ever happened. But
if they wouldn't have, do you know how bad?
But you know what? They don't care about us rioting in the streets. Because it don't change nothing.
I'm just saying, but you know how it still...
But you know that's what we would do. Yeah. We would have been rioting in the streets.
Of course, but...
Yes. And I fully expect that to happen in Georgia. I'm telling, I have heard so many sides to this story.
What did it happen in Memphis?
No, the one case in Georgia with the with the running with Aubrey. There's so many sides of that story that I keep hearing coming out, justified, unjustified, and all this other stuff. I'm just waiting for the day when the decision comes down and they say not guilty. I'm just gonna flip my lid. I don't care. Georgia may be open carry, which means that they're allowed to have a gun or firearm or whatever. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you can use it on an unarmed man. I don't care what they law say. Honestly, I just don't. This just don't make no sense. It's gotta stop. When will this stop?
And no matter how much you speak about it, it just keep getting worse.
Yeah, and they keep talking about, officers, they need training. And I heard a police officer on TV, he happened to be a brother, happened to be African American, and he was like, at some point, we was watching Iyanla.
Yeah, Iyanla. I was watching that. We was watching that together.
At some point, he was like, you have to start holding these officers accountable for the training that they do get, that they did get, that they went through already. You have to hold them accountable for that. You can't just keep saying, we need training. More sensitivity training. Come on now. This don't make no sense. Who has to train you not to do that?
But you know what? Then they said that we need to be trained to know how to respond to an officer. I think he said that too.
But that's the whole issue.
That's what he said. We need
because nobody else is training their kids on how to respond to
a police officer that protect and serve.
That is an issue. That's the whole issue.
To protect and serve, and you said that we need training to know how to.
Right, I gotta figure out how to be approached to respond.
Right,
it just don't make no sense.
That just don't make any sense, and you have to train your kids to this is what you do.
I guarantee you. It's not happening. Ain't no other households having sit down conversations about how to interact with officers. It's not happening.
No,
it's happening in the blue.
Right.
It's happening in the black community. Period.
Well,
period.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta have
whole instructions.
4 chairs.
Y'all in the car.
You the driver, sir. You the driver.
We got simulations.
Yeah, we literally.
We got simulations.
And you got the officer. I'm pretending like I'm an officer. We doing role plays.
Your hair ain't important in that time frame because that brush could be a gun.
Right.
Basically, you
don't reach for your license
and put your exactly. Don't do nothing unless you're told to do something.
Don't take your seatbelt off.
Just don't do nothing.
Reaching.
Just don't do nothing.
Put your hands on the steering wheel.
Or put your hands on the dash. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. You basically, you get pulled over, you keep your hands where they can see them. Just keep your hands on the dash. Listen.
What was that boy that we just seen?
That movie?
That movie.
Yeah.
He was reaching for his
It's called The Hate You Give.
No. Was it?
Where he reached for his brush? But he was standing on the outside of the car.
Not that one. When he was reaching for his he was a gun carry license.
Oh yeah.
And he got shot right in front of his girlfriend, and the baby was in there screaming, and the police officer grabbed the baby.
What was he watching?
I don't know. It was
that was a show.
They had the actual video.
It was so bad. His kid. So. If you are a CCW, if you're licensed to have a concealed carry weapon,
and he had one, he didn't have.
He had one. When you get pulled over, it tells the officer if you have a valid one on file. It tells the officer you're a CCW carrier.
He told him he was.
So and then he announced it. As soon as he came in on, he said, "Announced it. I have a loaded weapon on. I'm a CCW." He couldn't even get that out. He was trying to reach for it to give it to
show
him.
his license.
Oh my gosh.
And then the lady, his girlfriend was in the passenger, said, no, he's not. And he was dead.
And that officer opened fire on him.
So
there's another officer on the other side of the car, baby in the back seat.
The baby literally ran out of the vehicle. Then she opened the door, and she was so scared of the fire guns, and the officer picked her up. She was shaking so bad to see her father get killed in front of her. And the woman, the girlfriend, fiance, she was shook, and then they took them in the back of the police officer's car, and I was like, it was crazy because it was all on tape.
It was all on video,
and I don't think he got any precautions. He didn't even get in trouble for that.
No, they said it was justified. They said it was justified because he was reaching for what
he didn't know though. He was just reaching.
Now the flip side of that, I don't know. The flip side of that is, I would also not want to be a police officer for this very reason. You go through so many scenarios and situations that it almost tunes. I mean situations that put your life in danger, right? So it almost tunes you into, this is a possible situation where he could be reaching for. So that's at the forefront of your mind, trying to save your life when you're in this situation. And it's a split second to determine what's happening. I get that it's a split second. But I don't know how to deal with it. I'm just saying that they have to figure out how to reset between every event, every situation. I don't know what has to be done, but there needs to be some sort of reset so that you don't approach the next situation as if it was the last one where he got shot at.
Why did they shoot like that? Why when that man shot that man in that car, and I'm sorry, when he was trying to reach for his license or whatever, he's shooting so much, boom, 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 boom,
it was
7 times.
7-8 times.
Yes,
it was.
But why can't you just, I understand, shoot him in the leg or something in the leg, not going, I mean, if that had to be, if you really literally said, oh my God, I thought my life, you didn't even see a gun. You
saw nothing.
And it's a baby in the car, his wife in the car, or his fiance. You saw nothing, and he's reaching for his license to show you, look, I'm a concealed carry.
Right. But that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to say.
But even when we were,
comes from experiences that they've had.
I know, but I'm saying that, and that's, remember when we were in training, and our instructor told us, you don't say what you have to tell them, officer. I am a concealed carry, and my license. With your hands on
your hands on the wheel.
On the steering wheel.
What would you like me to do?
What would you like me to do? Would you like to show your license?
And you wait for instruction.
My gun is in the location right there, or you let them know where it's at.
And you wait for instruction.
Yep, and you wait for instruction.
But you do not reach for anything. Don't try to do anything. Just keep your hands where they can see them. Let them know what the deal is, and you wait for instruction. And I promise you, it would behoove any and everyone to get you some sort of dash cam in your car that records the driver's side, inside of the cabin, the front of your car. Just get you something that records things that are happening.
I tell my son to call me every time. You get stopped by police, you better put me on phone quickly. And I want some recording. I want all of it.
Yeah.
And my son will call me because I'm not playing no games. Let me hear every conversation, everything.
And you gotta have it. You can't have that phone in your hand either.
No. But he called me right away. As soon as he had me on speed dial. Or either you. Or
somebody. Just, put it on the seat, put it on just so you can hear. Because it just, I don't know, man. Right now, you just need every bit of evidence or a window into what happened, because you ain't gonna get it straightforward. And now they got these body cams.
And they were just leaving. It's just the fact that the man that got shot with the concealed carry, he was just leaving Walmart, just going shopping at Walmart and coming out of the Walmart. And then they said they pulled him over because of a tail light or something. Mm-hmm. And I know some of y'all may have even seen this, and y'all know how sad that was. You guys know, and that baby has to always remember that. You know what that would do to a baby? That's shock. You know what I'm saying? To hit them gun. You got people that.
Yes. If y'all have never been in a situation where
called PTSD.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you've never been in a situation where you have shot a firearm, whether at the gun range or whatever,
loud.
it's loud as ever.
It would literally shock you, like how loud it is.
It's loud. When you're in a confined space like a car,
it's even louder.
Oh my gosh. And it's just...
And it will literally, and just think about a little 2 or 3 year old hearing that type of noise in their little bitty ears. It can literally you can get death in your ears from it. You have to wear, you know, even when you at the gun range, wear these.
Oh yeah, had a big old ear protection and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's to be taken very seriously.
Very.
The whole situation, but it's just like this stuff. I just saw this earlier today on the news, and then when I saw it, I immediately called her, and she was in the car with Darius, and I just told him what happened, and she was just so emotional about it because
I sure was. I had
we
tears,
just get tired of this stuff happening.
It's crazy. I was so mad. Like what? And then for him to have handcuffs on.
You already handcuffed. You face down. What else can you do? What you gonna do? It's 4 of them there. I just don't make no sense, man.
Right. And then like you said, not one could make a decision like
nobody could say, listen,
get off of pull him off of him.
The one officer, the second officer is standing nearly right over where his head is. I know he heard him. The same as the other officer heard him who was kneeling on his neck. I know they heard him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody playing with you when they say I can't breathe. What do they think that is? Oh, they just bluffing. No, they just dying. That's what that is. I know it's a different video, y'all. But this stuff just
upset.
bothers us so much that it just keeps happening. It just keeps happening. It don't make no sense. But
and it's not getting better.
It's not getting better.
It's not getting better.
It's not getting better. So obviously, whatever training they keep saying they sending them to after this sensitivity training, whatever, it's not working. It's not working at all. So try something different, because this stuff is crazy. But on a lighter note, what did y'all think about the ASMR video? We're trying some different stuff. I got about a minute to explain. We're doing some different stuff on the channel. We're really taking a look at some data and analytics regarding the channel so that as we work on the book, we can better inform you as to how things go and how things work together as it relates to your channel if you are a YouTuber, and really get into some details on, you know, what to do, what not to do, and why.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And we explain that to you, what, you know what I'm saying? And we want to use our channel as the guinea pig in the situation so that we would know exactly what to tell you, because we don't want to tell y'all no mess. For real. We want to tell y'all real good substance. And they changed the whole analytics system, which is, I think it's for the better, because it really does break down your channel.
It does. It does.
But you just have to know how to navigate it better.
They have a lot of good tools in there, actually.
Really do.
And the more I've been playing with it, there's so much stuff that you can do and see and compare, not only with your own videos, but other people. They can tell you, it tells you where traffic goes after it came to you, where it came from, when it came to you,
very good.
All the kind of stuff is very, very good information that is in analytics now that you can really get down in dirt and deep into and really see, you know, hey, how long are they staying? Why are they leaving? And what's happening
in that area? Right. What's happening in that moment that they left the video?
Right. And it's a lot of things.
And you want to know that. You want to break it down And the more you break that stuff down, the better you gonna get. And no one can tell you, you know, even all that we say and tell you and give you tips and stuff, real quick, tips and stuff is still not going to be able to literally, you know, dissect what you're going through like the analytics will. You know what I'm saying?
That being said, if you guys haven't seen her YouTube tips videos, go check them out. Actually, I'm gonna create a playlist that has all of her YouTube tips videos in them, so you can go ahead and check them out.
And that's the one-on-one, basic one-on-one tips for YouTubers.
just tips, small tips.
I'm gonna put it down there. We're gonna leave the link.
Yeah, it'll be in the end card. So y'all click that end card right about now. You ain't gonna pin it? Huh? Pin it? Yeah, it'll be in the description box too, but it'll be right down there in the card.
I said pin.
Boop. Oh, you pinning it?
Yeah.
You can pin it. Go ahead and pin it. See y'all later.
Bye. What's up, my beloved?
I got the sauce. Smackalicious. 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 I got a craving for some crab legs. I want boiled eggs. I want shrimp. I'm a bougie chick. A whole mukbang. Gotta have that lemon rain. And I dip everything. It's smackalicious. Beat love, beat love, beat love 3 times. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Beat love, beat love, beat love 3 times. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.